I mean, I can't speculate about the motives of a whole organization, but what I would say is it's very clear to me that there are some colleagues, including researchers, who from the very early days were absolutely opposed to this technology. They were suspicious because tobacco industry was involved. They were negative around nicotine, and they always had been. And then for some members of the establishment, because these weren't medicines, and people were choosing to use them themselves, that was, not the way it should be. So there's definitely preconceptions, and the lung illness outbreak was, absolutely another reason to stomp on this technology.
How can the Surgeon General of the United States come out and say, well, there's no evidence?
Well, I mean, I fundamentally disagree with that. We've looked at all the evidence. And from the UK, but also from other countries. So as I said, we've done these large randomized control trials. You'd be familiar with the one that Peter Hayek led, published in the New England Journal of Medicine, the most prestigious medical journal potentially in the world, that showed very clearly that vaping was helping people stop smoking, compared to nicotine replacement therapy, for example, with counselling in both arms. Our population level studies in the UK show very clearly that our smoking rates are going down very encouragingly, but they've been assisted by the introduction of vaping and the fact that over a third of smokers choose to use these products in quit attempts. I get very frustrated. The two things I think we have very clear evidence about is that licensed nicotine, regulated nicotine containing e-cigarettes are significantly less harmful than smoking, A, and B, that they're helping people quit smoking. And I think it's not scientifically accurate to say that those two statements are not correct. And our priority and Public Health England's priority was to reassure smokers in the UK that switching to vaping was still a great option for them to move away from tobacco, and more importantly, or equally importantly, for people who were currently vaping not to return to smoking. And unfortunately, my opinion is that in the US, those messages took months and months to emerge.